What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And this is my rambling series. It's my vlogging series in which I talk about life, the universe, and things around us and things that are particularly interesting to me. And I hope you enjoy that kind of thing. I certainly enjoy bringing it to you. Tonight I want to talk a little bit about ButtGate over there with Blizzard. I want to talk about video games a little bit. I want to talk about life a little bit. I want to talk about neutrality and objectivity. I want to talk a bit about the YouTube channel. And I want to talk about my little spring break here. Now, I've been on spring break for about 4 days. You may not have even noticed. And that's because I keep those videos coming. I keep the streams coming when I can. Now, over the weekend, I'm going to be doing a lot less than I normally do, and probably next week I'll be doing a lot less as well. But I keep trying to do everything I can to make things interesting and happy for you guys. I know a lot of you guys count on my videos. I know a lot of you count on my streams for entertainment, especially those of you who also suffer from anxiety and depression, and even those plenty of you who don't. And I know that I want to keep it coming as often as I can. But I do have family visiting. Right now, my mother-in-law and my father-in-law are sleeping in a room nearby, which means I need to keep it a lot quieter. And that's one of the nice things about having this house you guys have helped me afford, is we have enough room for guests. And that is fantastic because it's so wonderful sharing my space with them and having them enjoy my company and me enjoying theirs. And it makes my wife extra happy. And as I say many, many times, happy wife, happy life. And I actually really do enjoy their company. I really actually enjoy them as people. And the fact that they're now family to me now is really, really great as well. But because of that, we've been doing like late dinners and we've been watching movies. We watched The Hateful Eight, which was a movie I really wanted to see. And loved it, absolutely loved it. But that's meant I've not been able to film as much as I would like, and I'll not be able to stream as much as I like. But I guess every once in a while, everybody needs a little break. Besides, 4 videos a week, I'm nailing it. I'm doing it. Especially that latest Francis video. I think that was very good. We hadn't done an Easter one in a while, so I was really glad to bring that back. And if you haven't seen it, check it out on the channel. Please do. Likewise, this week, I did a video about ButtGate. Why do we just put gate at the end of everything? And I know nobody actually called it that, but don't do that. Don't add gate to the end of everything. But I talked about a video about gaming, and I talked a little bit about the fact that, some people had complained about the sexuality in a video game and that people changed it. The people who made the game changed it to appease those people. And it was interesting because I've been very wary to talk about that topic for the last couple of years because I caught a lot of hell talking about that topic. I mean, I think there was one point it jeopardized my career. And a lot of people tried to force me to pick sides. Boogie, you have to pick sides. Well, I'm picking my side. My side is me. I said that hundreds and hundreds of times. And that really upset a lot of people. A lot of people on one side, I say, you're weak-willed. You won't stand up for what you believe in. You won't stand up for what you like and about gaming. You won't stand up for gaming and gamers. Other people on the other side, you're weak-willed. You're tacitly supporting shitty people, blah, 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 blah. Well, I was standing up for what I believed in, and I was tacitly supporting myself. I did what I thought was right. And, a lot of people said, well, this is going to be the end of your career. It's all going to be over. Except my YouTube channel has done nothing but grow. And each individual video I make grows almost every day. The views that I'm getting per video is on the up and up and up. I stuck to what I wanted to do. I stayed true to myself, and my audience found me. And I found you. And I'm so grateful that I did. It was the right decision. I stood by my moral code. I stood by what was important to me. And I did what I considered to be the right thing. And thankfully, it paid off. And I'm really happy about that today. I was sitting here thinking about that today. And yesterday, I talked about that video in exactly the way that I wanted to talk about it, without kowtowing to anybody or anything. And it just worked. And everybody was happy. Not everybody agreed with me, but everyone was really nice about it. It didn't show up on the subreddits. Nobody got mad at me. Nobody called me a fucking shitlord. Nobody called me a weak-willed SJW. It was just people discussing video games, which is what I've always wanted it to be. And I'm so grateful that I have that now. And neutrality and objectivity. I think it's important. I think that someone here on YouTube needs to do that. I think there's plenty of people who yell, you fucking shitlords, hang yourselves, right? And you fucking SJWs, go piss on an electric fence, and there's people that do that about everything, right? There's Francises. I like to call them Francises. Personally, I call them Francis. Oh, that person's Francis. He's a Francis. She's a Francis. They're acting the way my character Francis does on the internet. There's plenty of people that do that now on YouTube. I get the opportunity to be the person who doesn't do that. And I think that's a good niche, and it's rewarding. And it's rewarding to me that you guys let me do it, and you enjoy it. That's my favorite part. Now, if you come to my Twitch streams, those are a little different. It's mostly me doing crazy voices, telling jokes like making fun of Jeff Foxworthy. With a, you might be a redneck jokes. Do you remember those? I did a whole series one night called You Might Be a Vampire. You might be a vampire if you go to a blood bank to make a withdrawal. You might be a vampire if your idea of barbecue is a suntan booth. I don't know why. My streams are weird. But I love streaming just as much as I love making YouTube videos these days. Both are super fun. Video game-wise, I got an early copy of Quantum Break. I'm not allowed to say much about it, but here's what I can say. I am playing the game, and I will have a review out for it eventually, and I'm surprised by that game a lot. And I guess that's all I can say, because I have an embargo. I had to agree to an embargo, and that's it. That's the limit. But as I think it's April 4th, and I'm allowed to say a little bit more, and I'll be able to show a little bit of gameplay, and I'm hoping to get some of that filmed to share with you, because I played it on my nice big television and comfy couch. And besides that, played some Plants vs. Zombies with my wife. I've been messing around with my Oculus gear a little bit. No Oculus Rift yet, unfortunately. I did pre-order one, but it's going to be made till I get it. But that seems to be the case for a lot of people that even kickstarted it. The launch is unfortunately an unmitigated disaster. I think they will be able to recover, but they simply don't have enough hardware, and they're not communicating their shipping status very well, and because of that, it's sucking for a lot of people. I think give it 2 weeks and things will iron itself out. The people who are getting their Oculuses have said nothing but good things about them, and the people I know that have Vives through either doing PR stuff for YouTube or whatever, they have all spoken very highly of that device. VR is here, baby. I mean, barring some rocky stuff, it's here. And boy, am I excited, because I'm sick of this fucking reality, because it's stupid. And some of the games I've seen look really interesting. A lot of them are just tech demos at this point. None of them there's no real game, like meaty game. I'm hoping those games will come. I haven't seen one. Some of them seem interesting, some of them seem cute, some of them seem a little deep, but nothing massive yet. I think it's still okay to wait. That's what I think, based on everything I've seen and everything I know. It's still okay to wait for VR until the price comes down. But if you're one of those people like me who are crazy early adopters who want to do crazy stuff, get into it. My concern is Vive does a lot of standing up and bending over, which is not something I can do with my back anymore. My back and my legs basically debilitate me to a point that it's very difficult to do those types of things. I can still sit in a chair and spin. I can do that fairly easily. So I know a lot of the games designed for the Oculus Rift, and as well as the Vive, will work in that way. It sucks that VR is here, and I might not be able to take full advantage of it, but I'll be able to take some advantage of it, and I can't wait. Let's see what other good things are going on. I believe this weekend we might go to Hot Springs, Arkansas, which should be a lot of fun if we get the opportunity to do that. There's not a lot I can do there. We'll bring a wheelchair, and it'll help me access some of the things there. I can't really go into a lot of the shops, and I wouldn't really be that interested. I have a link to Amazon on my desktop. If I need something, I can buy it, But maybe one of the shows down there, that might be interesting. But I really would like to do the hot springs thing and get into the mineral water and see if it helps my back and see if it helps my legs, see if it helps my body and my pain levels. Wouldn't it be great if it did? Wouldn't it be great if anything did? Because that's really been an issue over the past few days. But my doctor has changed my testosterone. And now we're going for a much higher injection than we've gone for in a while. I've started taking it again. And that has caused my muscles to build up quite a bit, actually. And I'm feeling a lot stronger than I have in months and months and months. It did cause me to gain back a little bit of weight. But I'm pretty sure that's got to be muscle, because I feel way better than I felt in a really long time. I'm sleeping more comfortably. I'm sitting more comfortably. I'm walking more comfortably. I'm feeling good. Feeling good in the neighborhood. Other than that, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm going to have a lot of fun with my family until they leave. I'm enjoying time with my wife. I'm enjoying streaming with you guys. I'm enjoying creating videos for you guys. I'm grateful for my success. And I'm glad, looking back on these last couple years now, that sticking to my guns and sticking to my moral code and sticking to my truth has worked out. And I encourage you to do the same thing. I encourage you to do what you think is right, and do what you think is right, for other people as well as yourself. And if you do that, maybe you'll get just as lucky as I did. And I certainly hope that you did. I certainly hope that you do. I hope that you already have it. I hope that you do. That said, if you use the word lucky in the comment section below, I'll know you made it all the way to the end of this video, and I'll appreciate knowing that. I know that these can be long and a little boring and a little self-centered. Somebody mentioned I never talk about the universe. Well, you want to know something? I'm so glad they found another planet. How cool is that? That's the universe. That's just the solar system. But we got to start somewhere. Guys, thanks for watching. I love you very much. I'll speak with you again soon.